How y'all doing out there?
All right.
I said, how y'all doing?
All right.
All right then, yeah. Can I tell you a little bit about myself? My name is Carroll. And I like to sing the blues. And I got a husband. I've been married 20 years to the same man. Ain't that good? I say, ain't that good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right then. I know some folks can keep a man 20 minutes, honey. I got one problem though with my man. See, I mean, when I met him, I was a young spring chicken, skinny, teeny weeny thing, big brown eyes and big, well, you know. Young spring chicken hadn't had enough of nothing. And good looking? Well, I'm still good looking. And I still ain't had enough of nothing. That's because he ain't give me none in 6 years. I ain't had none. About to drive me crazy. Our anniversary was coming up, so I figured I could fix that, you know. 20 years, I ain't had enough for 6. I got to do something quick, right? Well, now I know that I can't do nothing with Jenny Craig in 2 days, honey. So I figured there wasn't nothing for me to do but go to the lingerie shop and get me a Neked J. A Neked J. Y'all know a Neked J is one of them see-through things you put on. When you got it on, you're still naked as a J-bud. Neked J, you got it. So I thought I'd go down to see Mr. Fredericks of Hollywood. Y'all know about Fredericks of Hollywood? All right then. You know, he's before Victoria's Secret. And when you wear Mr. Fredericks of Hollywood, Miss Victoria ain't got no secrets. Huh? I mean, he believe in letting it all hang out. Let me see what I got. Okay. So I went to see him. I said, Mr. Frederick? He said, yes. What can I do for you? I said, baby, I need me a Neked J. Well, he knew exactly what I was talking about. He said, baby, I can't do nothing for you. I said, what? He said, we don't have nothing in your size. I said, I'll tell you what you do. I want you to go get 3 of the biggest ones you got in the store, the same color. Bring them to me and I'll sew up my own thing. I'm good for that. I can really sew, you know. Well, he got tired of fooling with me, so he went back there to the storage room. Found me one of them satin sheets with the lace around it. In my favorite color, red and black, yeah. And I took it home, and I made me one of my own things, yeah. My own creation. Had them zips and pockets and flaps and slits and everything, you know, where you just want to go hunting, see what's behind that pocket. Oh, yeah. I sewed it up so good, I wanted to go looking for my own self. Then I got in the tub, honey. Took me a bubble bath. And I got ready. I sent out to the liquor store. You know they got them liquor stores now, but they make deliveries. I made that special phone call. I said, listen, I want y'all to send me my man's favorite drink. You know what that is? Ripple. He love Ripple, honey. Yes, child. Y'all don't know what that man drank Ripple. He gets crazy. I bought 2/5. And then I took out his favorite cut of meat. He loved pork chops. And I put them on marinade right by the microwave along with the hot baby oil. Yes. I wasn't planning on going nowhere. I was gonna have me some fun here. And then I got the baby powder and I sprinkled it all over the mattress and put them satin sheets on the bed so we can slide all over the place. And I sat back and I waited for my man to come home. And do you know what? When he didn't show around at 1 o'clock, I got kind of mad. So I started drinking. I drank up both 5ths of that Ripple, honey. I was drunk. If he had to come in then, I'd have told him up. But he didn't come in then neither. So you know how it is when you've been drinking. You get hungry. I ate up all them pork chops, all 4 of them. I didn't save him the bone. I gave that to the dog. I was just that mad. And you know how it is when you've been drinking and you eat something, you get sleepy. I know I do. I went to sleep. And I was dreaming. Somebody was cutting some wood. It looked like to me, somehow or another I got cut because my arm felt like it was bleeding or something. There wasn't no pain, just some warm fluid running down my arm. And the wood kept getting louder, the saw sound kept getting louder. It was in my ear. And I woke up to see who that was cutting that wood and why my arm was bleeding. And I looked over there and I said, the devil or somebody was laying in the bed next to me. The man was so ugly, he scared me to death. Child, it was my husband. You know how it is. You know when you wake up or when you still asleep and the hair standing all over your head, got that old sleep in your eye. Well, his mouth was open and he was slobbering on my arm, and that's where the saw sound, he was snoring in my ear. And the blood was his slob running on my arm. Made me wonder what the hell I've been with this man for 20 years for. That's when I got to thinking, anniversary nothing, this the last one. You know what I did, ladies? I got up and I called the locksmith. I knew exactly what time he was leaving to go to work. So I told him, I said, Mr. Locksmith man, I want you to come to my house at 8 o'clock and bring all your tools and 15 locks because I'm going to change every one. When he got up in the morning, I said, good morning, baby. Good morning. I said, baby, yesterday was our anniversary and I don't want to hear it. I said, but baby, I don't want to hear it. You know how the men get when they know they done something wrong and they don't want to hear nothing about it? I shut my mouth, honey, and I let him go on about his business. And that's when I went to cooking, honey. I cooked me some mustard and turnip greens with some of that smoked meat in it. Sure enough, and some macaroni and cheese. Baked chicken with the stuffing. Not the stuffing, honey, the real thing with the cornbread. Yeah. And some candied sweet potatoes. And what made it so bad, I made some hot water cornbread. Because he loved all of that. And I made sure that the windows was open so the smell could run up and down the street. Around 5:30, I heard that key turn in that lock. He couldn't get it open. He was saying, what's going on here? Child, I had even changed the lock to the screen door. He couldn't get in there no kind of way. And he started beating on the door. I know he was smelling that food, and I was just cracking up because I had no intentions of opening my door to him no more. And the radio was playing. I had it on one of them old blues stations, you know, they play the good blues, them old blues. And they was playing some Mr. B.B. King. And I put the radio in the window so he could hear every word Mr. B.B. King was singing. He was singing my favorite song. You know, I had to turn it real, real loud because he was saying something like this here.